But then I was like, Vanity, it's funny that you and I I think we're so close. I said, because Katya and Courtney are like so close. And I was like, we're kind of, and Vanity said something like, I'm the Katya. And I was like, yeah, kind of. Does that make me the Courtney?
It's
Great.
not. It's
the Trixie.
No, that's not. It's not. We're evil twins.
Yeah.
I'm your evil twin.
Yeah.
I'm your bizarro doppelganger.
Yes.
You're the healthy version of me.
Yes.
But we're
That's not
saying
true with
the
them.
doppelgang. Who's doppelganging who?
No.
You look like her.
No, there's a word for this. There's a word for this.
Mary. There's-
Choppelganger.
Oh, I learned about this. Choppelganger.
This is not. We don't look like. I'm the evil, dark, ugly version of her. That's
Right.
that's the thing. So she makes the good choice. I make the bad choice. But we're almost exactly the same age, even though we look 10 years apart.
Vanity was over yesterday, and I was like, "Can I ask you a question about Courtney?" She said, "What?" I said, "Was she always like this?" She said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Perfect." And she was like, "Yeah, kind of. It's a little annoying." I said, "And the kicker is she's also a really good person."
That last part's true, but I have photographic evidence that proves the contrary.
I was not visually perfect
No.
or perfect on stage.
Well, nobody's perfect on stage.
Vanity calls it the hungry alley cat.
She said she turned around and looked down, and she said she thought you were a lesbian.
Yeah. I was
Oh.
wearing this like big, when we first met in like the year 2000, because she was like Vanity.
Right.
And
Yeah,
I
big-
was
yeah.
like
How
the new
old
twink
were
in
you?
town,
Slim up and-
18.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And
It gives Crossy, early Crossy vibes.
I would
Only
think you looked
Crossy-
like Robin.
right now I do.
No, she gave like you
You know,
gave
like a puffer jacket with blonde hair.
Yeah, a big yellow Helly Hansen puffer jacket and like a green PVC trousers with buffalo boots that had like a 4-inch platform.
2000s, right?
2000s,
Yeah,
Y2K.
yeah. Y2K, love the fashion.
And this boy that I knew who was like friends with the boy that I had a crush on, this is like the first week in Sydney, was like, I know Vanity, I can introduce you if you want. And I was like, oh my God. And like tapped on her shoulder. It was like, in my mind, it was like film noir. It was the second level of Stonewall. The Venetian blinds were like spilling light in off the street.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
She was dressed as Hit Me Baby One More Time Britney, tapped her on the shoulder and she turned around. She was like, oh, hello, can I help you? And I was like, hi, I'm Shane. Can I buy you a drink? And I was like,
Trying to fuck her.
I was like
Weird.
networking.
Weird.
And I did.
Trying to fuck her.
And they've been fucking ever since.
Just that once.
Can I buy you a drink, girl?
Are you keen?
Oh, you're keen.
Why do people say that? I'm sorry to finish
It's
the Venice
funny
story.
because I feel like I texted you this recently because like just one day everybody on Grindr all of a sudden just started writing, are you keen? ? And I was like, you're right. You're actually correct.
Nobody ever says that word in the continental United States.
No.
Not one time ever.
Are you keen? But we use a
Do
lot
you
of
want
words.
to? Are you down?
You know what I also hate?
What?
Are you horned?
Oh,
Horned.
not horned. Horny.
Horned is
Horned is
weird.
weird.
Horned is weird.
Because I just think there's one.
Are you? I'm
Are you
I'm not that much. Just at home, horned.
horned. Like,
I'm just horned,
yeah, I don't like that.
like a pig. Like a
like
pig is
tusked.
horned.
I'm
Yeah,
tusked.
I'm tusked.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie Tusk?
I did.
What do you think of
Don't
that?
you
About?
watch it?
No. Is it about
Courtney,
elephants?
it's very vegan, actually.
Yeah, you would love it.
This guy is he had a loving kinship with a walrus, and the walrus died, and he's a scientist, and he kidnaps someone.
Is
and
it a documentary or scripted?
no, it's a script.
No, it's very scripted.
And he kidnaps someone and uses surgeries to turn him into a walrus.
It's just like it sounds. The guy
Okay.
gets
cut off the
drugged,
legs, sharpen the femurs to make tusk. It's crazy.
and then there's just
I got the sense
unending
he-
shots of him going.
Is there a psychosexual element to this?
I think it's sort of implied that he fucked the walrus.
Because I find it horned.
You're tusked. She's
Are
very
you tusked?
I'm barred up right
I
now.
would say tusky.
Are you Tusky?
I've got my legs crossed
That's
for a
under the
reason.
Tuscan son. Lee Daniels.
Lee Daniels. Have you seen Lee Daniels, the Butler?
No.
Have you seen Lee Cronin's The Mummy?
No.
Have you seen The Deliverance?
No.
Okay.
You haven't seen The Deliverance?
I also don't
Deliverance.
think I've seen
Oh.
Bridesmaids.
No. Deliverance or
Isn't it The Deliverance?
The Deliverance is the one with Glenn Close. As
Yeah.
the, okay, because Deliverance is very different.
That's with
Yeah,
Glenn
different.
Farr.
No, that's shut up. That's with the getting fucked in the woods, getting graped in the woods by hillbillies.
Right.
Huh.
No, you know that's a famous banjo, and that indicates.
Yes.
I have a question. I was just yesterday thinking we are coming up to some kind of anniversary of you winning Big Brother. Wasn't it about COVID
The
times?
bicentennial.
No, it was 2018 and it was January.
Let's go through all of
Do
your
you
wins.
remember that? I mean, obviously you do, but
Yeah.
do you remember that?
I remember the fucking. Do I remember?
What do you remember? Because I was
I'll
trapped
tell
inside a house, so I have no idea what was going on.
Baby,
what made it over to your
I'll tell you.
side?
I was on
what
tour at the
made
time,
it.
and I remember thinking like, okay, drag queens win Drag Race all the time, but a drag queen winning a like popular competition of like
Straight,
all random people
mainstream,
liking you or not liking you.
network.
It was so inspiring.
Aw.
What
The
was
fact
not
that enough people
inspiring-
weren't immediately like, fuck her, she has a wig on.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
I mean, that would happen now.
And who was that? Your co-defendant and something?
Anne Widdecombe in 23
who
years
almost
of
won?
Parliament.
Your co-defendant.
Co-defendant.
I don't think you're
Co-defendant?
Your person you almost you went against
Competitor.
for the win. Yes.
Competitor.
Colleague?
Anne
competitor.
Widdecombe in 23 years of Parliament, she voted against every single piece of pro-LGBT legislation that ever came before her.
So the end of Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother.
She hates fags.
She hates fags, but she loved me. She was like, Shane's the
that's-
kind of boy you want your grandson to be. Courtney's a tart. And I was like, yeah, that's true.
Damn.
Is Tart good? It's a slutty.
She meant
Whore.
it in a bad way.
Whore.
Like tart would be like the
Slut.
highest form of insult that she, as a
Oh.
Catholic woman, could.
I just remember you sitting there and you're in like a side tinsel ponytail. So it's Anne. Anne is like
In a
Endowed.
green
Anne
teal,
looks like what she does for a living.
Yeah.
She looks like a
7-year-old woman.
yes.
Catholic.
And then across the couch you have and Courtney. I feel like I have this memory of you like sitting like
Oh,
sitting like this. It's like a side tinsel pony.
yeah.
And
A
the
glitter
makeup
brow.
is glitter brows.
A blue glitter brow.
Oh,
waiting
Jesus.
to see who wins. And also, don't you remember when the nudity?
Excuse me, don't I remember? Do I not have a life-size HD 4K printout laser jet on my wall?
That you just jack it to.
Of you, and then the clear tape
It was like-
barely concealing your taped up genitals.
Like vacuum packed chicken
It was
breasts.
exactly. It was frozen food section. Really,
Yeah.
it was so cunt, literally.
Literally.
And I was like, that is such a fabulous. This was like one
It
of
was-
the stunts before a lot of stunts.
Before stunts.
And your posture is like
It's
Yeah.
so.
It's
it's-
very vulnerable.
it's very La Bamba. It's like
It's very
kinda-
ballsy.
I'm trying to imagine what. I don't know if I remember the moment. I just remember like stepping off the step
yeah.
and feeling it drop. And I think I was probably like trying to catch it with the crook of my knee.
Yes. You were
Yeah.
like,
And what's crazy is that picture,
Super
the unedited
high def.
picture was not hard to find.
no.
And
I
it's-
photoshopped so many people's
you-
faces onto it.
you can't really see genitals. You just see the UPS store. Like
Yeah.
you just see tape and a
Yeah.
barcode
Tape
or
and
something.
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can't see
barcode.
like you can't see pussy lips or like a dickhead or something.
No,
No.
but there's flesh. It's
Yeah,
clear.
but it's just like an armpit.
It's like
Or an elbow
It's
crack.
a pubis.
Right. It's your
It's just a
mom's
pubis.
Yeah, but they blurred it because I think the feminine head. It's like this issue that we have when
Nipples.
you're on Instagram or YouTube, where
Okay.
people are like, it's a lady, but it's a man, and the algorithm doesn't know how.
No,
to,
that's not the picture, honey.
how to do
I want
that.
the one with the face, with the expression. But speaking of, so when she pulls that up, I have a very serious question about censorship on Instagram because
free the nipple.
yes, and also blur maybe the scalping, bone tomahawk. I saw a clip from
What
this
are
movie
you
called,
talking about?
I'll tell you, Bone Tomahawk came up on Instagram, a clip. A prisoner, Kurt Russell's in this movie. I saw a prisoner get scalped, then his dick cut off, then flipped up and hacked in half and pulled apart.
For real or for acting?
Well, in a movie.
In a movie, okay.
But if a movie with Jennifer Aniston's nipples pop out, it will be blocked.
or
and-
Valentina's famously.
Yeah. It'll
The
be
first
deleted.
nipple to be blurred.
Deleted and blocked, and your account will be closed.
When I'm doing drag videos in drag, because I do drag, when I'm doing the makeup
pull them
videos, if
apart.
I'm shirtless, once I have the wig and the lashes on,
I know.
you have to blur the nipples.
I know. But they literally
like,
showed him
legally?
getting,
No, like YouTube will like flag it as like female nipple.
Ah,
they scalped him, hacked off his dick. and
that's
then pulled
fine.
him
That's
apart.
fine.
It was, it almost made me puke, and I love gore.
Thank you.
Oh, blur it.
I have a question.
yes.
What made you want to do Celebrity Big Brother? I'm
Well,
sorry to make you talk about this. It's so long ago.
That's okay. I didn't, which is the funny thing, because you know, like
Coerced.
sliding doors moments.
I just watched that movie.
So good.
This
I remember getting the call because I did a dating show on MTV called Single as Fuck, and it was like me, Teen Mom Farrah Abraham,
no way.
Marnie Simpson from Geordie Shore,
Amazing.
Jedward.
No way. The two of them?
who are both dating women, which came as a shock to everybody, including each other, I think. And we flew around the world going to different countries dating people.
Oh, that's
May I?
yours?
No.
Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
don't you feel like if your body has Red Bull, it'll just like disintegrate?
No, she
Yes.
hasn't. The amount of supplements she travels with, you have no idea.
She mostly got vitamins.
Vitamins. She's
Vitamins.
got like
Dr. Quinn.
she's like Pat McGrath with the makeup. It's like she travels with 82 suitcases of vitamins.
And I've also got like something that'll cure whatever ails you. Like if I'm away and I'm
tincture?
traveling, I need like,
a tincture, potion.
have I got an
lotion.
itchy eye? Is my throat scratchy? Is something going on with my middle ear? How's my anus?
Now, are you on the gray market buying peptides? That's what people want to know.
Not yet.
Don't.
Are you on extremepeptides.com?
No, but you know what I did? Choosing whether I want to talk about this.
We've got to get back
Just
to
do
the
it.
2010, I purchased Melanotan 2
Melanotan 2.
off the internet.
Okay.
2010.
Courtney,
Blur
He
that
wasn't
name.
even
Wait.
born.
Blur that. You gotta bleep that name. We can't give him any airtime.
Okay, fair.
I'm sorry. It's personal. It's a personal vendetta.
Courtney has been looks maxing for a very long time.
It's just called being gay.
It's just called looking good. It's just called looking your best. Brush your hair, bitch. Wash your face. Put on some clothes that don't look ugly.
I remember looks maxing the females
not you.
in my school when I was in high school. I for some reason have this vivid memory. It was coming up to the school formal, and I was thinking about all the girls getting dressed for the formal. I went with the school captain, the female school captain, and I chose her outfit, obviously. And
You top modeled her.
Yeah, I
like
top
you
modeled
bleached
her.
her hair. She gave her a pixie cut.
Dental work.
no, the swan, the swan.
The swan. Yeah.
The swan.
We're gonna need 18 months to get you ready for this.
Yeah.
But I remember looking around the classroom and looking at each girl and thinking like, I legitimately remember thinking every single one of these women is beautiful. And like, if there's like a process of uncovering, like carving the statue of David from the
She's
rock
in-
of marble,
yeah.
they're all in there.
They're all in there.
And I just remember thinking that. And I feel like I invented looks maxing in the 90s, guys. That's what I'm saying.
So I'm so sorry to tell you, Courtney, that looks maxing has existed since the dawn of time. Just know with that stupid word to describe it.
You know what the real kicker is, and I say this as a bald person? I think one of my biggest things is when you see somebody who just needs a haircut.
Oh, yeah.
When I see the girls with the super long hair, but it's all one length and it's super heavy.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's
mama.
like,
Give it a layout.
your hair is healthy and beautiful. A different haircut, you would look like a shampoo commercial.
Or a different eyebrow.
Or when it's time to
Wow.
just shave the head.
There was a girl on a
It's time to shave
Mary, I
the
follow
head.
this Reddit.
It's time to shave the
I
head.
follow this Reddit for balding men where they post a picture of themselves and they say, "Is it time?"
Uh-huh.
Where people say whether or not it's time.
It's-
and sometimes they are like, "You have a couple years," but I'm telling you, 99% of these posts are people who only have hair on the sides like Friar Tuck, and it's like one hair on top, and they're like, "Is it time?" And they're like, that depends. Are you 50 or 20?
Yeah, is it
Like,
time to look good?
Is it time to look good?
The phobia of being shaved-headed bald
It's
should not be
so-
stronger than the phobia of looking like Patchy McWilliams. Do you know what I mean?
couldn't agree more. And,
Dude, get a unit.
Get a unit. No, don't get a unit. I love my unit, but I am so constantly perplexed. I mean, I guess people say that people have told me, and I suspect they've told you that you have a not weird looking head. Is that right?
Yeah, people love to say that.
They love to say that. I know people who are young. Like I'm talking.
She knows
20.
people who are young.
Shut up. I know people who are in their 20s
Headline.
who are doing comb overs. They're doing
Right,
comb overs,
right,
and
right.
they're trying to do magic up there. They're trying to do the Wizarding World of Harry Potter up there.
I
to
feel
get
like
that
the
thing.
people who have receding hairlines have tricked the rest of the world into styling their hair in a
Mama,
comb over.
it's-
even if you have a full, thick, luxurious, shiny head of hair.
Oh, it's diabolical. It's diabolical.
Like there's like hairstyles that, and I'm like, that's a receding hairline cover up hairdo.
No, not
You've got a thick,
receding
luxurious
A
hairline.
bald person that is like you are Mr. Burns, and
Yeah.
you're trying to pull all that shit up there, and you're not even 30. It's okay, baby. Shave the head.
Shave the head.
Shave the head.
Well, we want to do Wigs by Vanity. I want to do a range of rugs for gays, but fun ones, like not,
this.
not quite as nice as yours, not a human maybe, but like fun synthetic ones that you could, if anybody who has a fade could just like pin on a piece and have like a fun, fabulous, flirty
well, then
party
this.
hair.
How much money? What's the price point?
Well, it would be pretty cheap because, I mean, it's not like a glue down. It's not going to be hand knotted. I feel like it'll be like a machine top kind of crown of a wig. It'd probably
Crush
be like
crush a Mitzi.
$50.
Yeah, just chop up
Yeah,
a few
Mitzi.
backstocks.
Vanity told me that the Mitzi's coming back.
It is coming back. I'm so excited. The Mitzi?
The Mitzi. You guys, did you
Pouring
ever have
over
the Mitzi?
I don't fuck with the Mitzi.
It's like a cone that like.
Oh, I know the Mitzi. I know the
But
Mitzi.
I'm really horny for that Pamela topper you guys have.
Ooh. Wait, is that the fringe? Pam?
It's the topper. It's just
Oh.
like it's like the Mitzi cone, but it's curls.
Okay.
You cannot come
Oh,
for
Pamela Anderson.
Yeah. It is your product, Courtney. My God.
Hey, listen, she's
Sorry.
been out of the warehouse for
For
she's
a couple
been,
of years.
Yeah.
I'm back now. I'm
I gotta
working
s-
on the floor.
Just
Seeing
she's
how-
making her way out
The
of
showroom.
She got demoted. No, I gotta give it up to Vanity for those motherfucking color mixes because
They're beautiful.
There's no other. Raquel Welch eats shit.
And
Beverly
she's-
Johnson, go suck
She's
ass.
actually like pioneered this. Like she's actually like
Color
with the
mixes?
factory,
Just cunt.
like developing techniques.
I
Did you know I invented tinsel wigs?
I did know this.
I wish you hadn't.
Vanity also told me that you are the person responsible for getting RuPaul in Vanity
Yeah.
Bags.
Well,
Now, if we could just get them a little on her head.
Well, I don't know if she wears because now she's been wearing all those white
she
ones.
stands in front of them.
I don't think they're ours.
But
Yeah,
RuPaul
we don't want
used
to take
look-
responsibility for those hairlines.
But I remember RuPaul would wear the Mattel blonde sometimes, the yellow. It looked
Love
so
the
good.
yellow.
Well, Matthew Anderson gave me a lock of RuPaul's hair. This is
Wow.
before I was on Drag Race because I said I was at a 613 and he was like, no, Ru can't wear 613 because it washes her out. She needs that really yellow
Yeah,
color.
Yeah.
And so he gave me a lock of two of her wigs
That
from the
RuPaul yellow.
90s. And we had those copied in our factory. And one of them is called the Glamazon and the other is called the Shade of RuPaul.
The shade of
Yes,
purple,
yes,
It's
yes.
Yellow.
Raymond
yellow.
also she also looks good in that. She wore that red from you guys sometimes.
If you
that
look
blend.
at season 7, if you rewatch season 7, it's all hair by Matthew. Every episode, her hair is cunt.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's
Yeah.
cunt.
We rewatched season 7 last year,
Yeah.
and the hairography
it is-
and it's just so beyond.
She's the makeup too. She's stunning. But Vanity's color, the best blonde ever. The ash, the cool blonde.
Yeah.
And the mixes
Yeah.
are so
And the Miss Australia, because their fighter has
Oh.
actually died.
yeah.
Because
Miss
like I remember in the
Venezuela.
beginning, the first rooted one, which Ru wore on season 6. I came out for the
Get out of here.
the scary challenge in like week 3, whatever it was called, Drag Race Mid Hell.
Okay.
And I walked out and I was like, RuPaul is wearing
black and gray.
an LOL.
Was
in
it the black and gray?
The white with the really dark roof.
That is so surreal.
And I couldn't tell anyone. I didn't even tell Bianca. I was
Wow.
like,
I would have screamed it.
I can't
Yeah,
tell
you'd be like,
anybody that RuPaul is wearing my wig, and I'm like on
You
the
didn't
main
say
stage
nothing?
looking at. No, I just kept it to myself because I was like, I don't want. I felt like that would,
Oh, yeah, how the sausage is made.
yeah,
Or,
no,
or like,
just
I know those shoes.
like I'm currying favor, or like I'm, I don't know,
I know what you mean.
have a handicap, but like in golf, not.
I don't think anybody thinks RuPaul's currying favor for you.
And you're definitely
Not anymore.
handicapped. it's the lock of hair.
Maybe that was
It's
the
cursed.
sliding door. That was the moment everything changed. I should have been like, "You're wearing my wig."
And then she would be here right now with you instead of us.
Aw.
Right.
Bald, and I'd be bald.
And you'd be bald. RuPaul's like, we can be friends. I have to shave your head every day, though. Today's episode of Bald and the Beautiful is brought to you by Veracity. You guys, I'm 36 years old. My metabolism is changing. I'm reevaluating my relationship with everything around me, including food. And I just want to be able to feel good about myself, but not do anything too extreme. I'm always with my system being so sensitive. I'm always scared of doing something too wild. And I used to be somebody who was constantly food interested, craving, guilt, repeat, craving, guilt, repeat. And honestly, unhealthy food is everywhere. I am that person at the airport who cannot walk by a certain pretzel stand without making a stop. It's really hard for me. This podcast is sponsored by Veracity. Welcome to an all-natural way to reduce cravings, get energized, and sharpen your focus. Veracity is revolutionizing health by tackling the root of so many issues, metabolism. With Veracity's drug-free, clinically proven, and doctor-formulated solutions, you can support your body's need to live your healthiest life. Metabolism Ignite has sold out 10 times for a reason. There are no side effects, no allergens. You heard me right, 0 side effects. I started Metabolism Ignite just a couple weeks ago because with my autoimmune situation, I'm always just trying to eat cleaner, less and cleaner. Just 2 capsules with breakfast, my normal medicine, I just lump it in there. I feel energized and focused all day. I have always hit this period between my healthy breakfast and lunch where I want to get wild with my cravings, and now I don't. So what's in Veracity's Metabolism Ignite? Lemon verbena and hibiscus extracts, green coffee bean extract, and magnesium. This unique blend aids in boosting your metabolism and helps with appetite control. I'm also so sensitive to like coffee and caffeine, but green coffee bean extract for me is always so mild. No jitters, no crashes, just steady, sustainable energy. Whether you're in back-to-back meetings or chasing your kids around, or even you guys, for me on a day off, I just want to have a nice smooth day off with a lot of energy to do a lot of extra stuff. And it's safe for everyone, including new moms. If you're pregnant and breastfeeding, Veracity is here so you can take care of yourself while taking care of a baby. So before Metabolism Ignite sells out again, control your cravings and control your energy. Boost your energy the natural way. Head to veracityhealth.co and use the code BALD to get 65% off your order. Once again, that's VERACITY health.co for up to 65% off, and make sure you use the promo code BALD so they know that we sent you. Today's episode of Bald and the Beautiful is brought to you by Hims. He done already had Himses. You guys, I want to talk to you about I experienced erectile dysfunction. Yes, me, kitten of the bedroom who purrs all night, experienced a bout of, it was honestly for me all mental, but in the time between me experiencing erectile dysfunction and getting my mind right and connecting with myself, and I was able to access ED treatment remotely, and it was really lovely. And ED is way more common than you think. Millions of guys deal with it at some point, and that's exactly why Hims offers a straightforward way to handle it. Hims connects you with a licensed healthcare provider online, giving you simple access to legitimate ED treatment options from home. No awkward appointments, no pharmacy lines, and no traffic. If you're in Los Angeles, no traffic. Just complete a simple online intake, and the provider will review your information to determine if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your treatment ships directly to your door in discreet packaging. That includes sildenafil, also known as generic for Viagra, although Hims offers it for 95% less than the brand name version. And if that option's not right for you, there are additional treatment options available, so you can find what works best for your body. It's straightforward, transparent, and designed to make getting care feel easy. To get simple online access to personalized, affordable care for ED, hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/bald. That's hims.com/bald for your free online visit. hims.com/bald. Prescription required. See website for details and important safety information. Sildenafil is the generic version of Viagra. Viagra is a registered trademark of Viatris Specialty LLC. Hims is not affiliated with or endorsed by Viatris.
The dating show, Teen Mom favorite
Jedward.
Okay,
Abraham,
and then I
Jedward.
want to go back to season 6.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But Jedward first.
So then one of the girls on that, Marnie from Geordie Shore, she was like, you should do Celebrity Big Brother. You'd be great. And I was like, girl, nobody knows.
Is Geordie Shore the precursor to Jersey Shore?
I don't know if it's pre or like
Same time.
tangential or spin-off.
It's like the Swedish Chef Jersey Shore. Geordie Shore.
Geordie Shore.
Geordie Shore.
But they don't talk like Swedish chefs in Geordie Shore.
Where is Geordie?
It's Newcastle.
Mama, it's ass up by 7 p.m.
Oh, it's a UK
Based
show.
on the
Yeah, it's a UK
Oh,
show.
okay.
Newcastle?
Newcastle in the UK.
I didn't know.
Oh, no, I mean,
Newcastle
but
in-
you know Newcastle.
I know, but Jersey Shore's in America. I thought maybe it was like a similar area.
Well,
I don't
that's
know.
what I was
Well,
actually
it's-
just thinking about this yesterday. How did they get two places called something Shore that were like Geordie and Jersey? They're like such similar words.
GEO.
Yeah.
Geordie.
Because people
Geordie.
from Newcastle are called Geordies.
Hey, Mama, it's trash. hole.
Shane J.
No,
That's
like-
a Geordie accent.
Yeah.
That's a very.
I keep doing I try to do a Yorkshire accent when it's
Yorkshire.
Geordie. It's very different. But Mary, it is turned up in Miss Newcastle. She gets the party.
That was the
It's-
first
You
place
guys
I
know I've been to Newcastle.
I ever.
right?
You know what I'm talking about then,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
You agree? It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's
like it has a
crazy.
different like.
Maybe I didn't have the experience you
Electricity
guys
in
had.
the air.
Party vibe is turned up to
Really?
500.
I saw two
Yes.
women at like 9:30, like drunker than vanity,
Yes.
holding their high heels
Paralytic drunk.
in this paralytic
Two
drunk
tops in freezing cold
in
weather.
freezing cold weather with McDonald's bags, like
As shoes.
like as shoes with hair ties
Yep.
wrapped around to
Oh,
like
yeah,
hold
baby.
the McDonald's bags as they
Mama.
like.
As if that
Mama.
compares to when I was in Brisbane and saw kids huffing glue at the McDonald's.
Oh, that's different.
and
That's
everyone in
different.
Brisbane was like, yeah. Like nobody was like,
No,
oh
that's
no.
different.
They were like, yeah, that's Brizzy.
This is like pre-gaming is not even, it's just always a game in Newcastle. Like,
There's no pre-game.
There's no pre.
It's game.
It's like ass up,
You
two
get ready,
top,
you don't have to
tits
stay
out,
ready.
face in the gutter, 6 p.m., sun hasn't gone down. That's Geordie. That's like crazy.
So a girl from Geordie Shore was like, "You'd be great on Celebrity Big Brother."
You
You know, my
trashy
superpower is getting back to the plot.
Yeah.
People were very like alarmed and outraged the first time when you were away and I was with Katya, and people were like, how did Courtney like cycle back like 7 tangents and bring us back to the plot and finish the story? And I said to this girl, Marnie, I'm like, people don't know who I am. People aren't going to care about who I'm not going to be on Celebrity Big Brother in the UK. But it had just gone on Netflix in the UK, and because that was in the time when people still had to illegally download Drag Race to watch it.
Right.
So I went on Celebrity Big Brother, which felt like a real level jump. And I remember at the time, look, I've healed my Drag Race trauma. I actually am extremely grateful for all of it, obviously. And I love RuPaul and like all of the... Anyway,
less ISIS video, more authentic next time. I'm just kidding.
No, we feel that we feel all the same way. We love Drag Race. We love RuPaul.
I've healed it all, and it's a
Her
nice
Instagram
feeling.
heals the world
And destroys it at the same time. It's like you and me.
What? No.
I
We're
guess
like yin and yang.
So,
Go ahead.
how did you get the job? Why won't you tell me?
Her agent.
Like the way I keep asking how you got on
Knock,
Big
knock.
Brother. Who's there?
Wait, so
The interrupting sheep.
The interrupting.
yeah.
So the Marnie was like, you should talk to my agent. And then her agent like pitched me and I got the job. And I
Marnie
read
the
That's the
designer?
story.
Pardon?
Marnie the designer?
No, Marnie from Geordie
That's
Shore.
the story I waited for. Her agent pitched it and they said yes.
But
You're all are so fucked.
I was going to say no.
Thank God I'm here.
I legitimately was going to say no. I remember talking about it with Wendy, my manager, because I was so like traumatized by Drag Race.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I don't think I could put myself through that again. What if I came out the other side and everybody hated me?
Right.
Like, I don't know. I'm going to say no.
That
And I
was-
said no. And then obviously said yes. And told not a single soul. I was on tour with Willem in Alaska. We were performing at GAY New Year's Eve, like the night before.
Oh, AAA girls.
Didn't say a word to them. Yeah. And
Now that's
we were
a
like
secret
at
keeper, baby.
We were at Tom Daly's house, like the sun is coming
Name
up,
drop.
party going on,
Yep.
and didn't say a word to anybody.
You can't tell. Well, Willem would
secret
tweet it,
keeper.
and Alaska
Right?
would be jealous. She'd kill herself.
Mary, high five on that secret keeping. That is
you.
some top. That
That's
you should
what
be
you-
on Mission Impossible.
It's almost easier to tell no one because like
I
one
didn't.
person is worse. At that point, tell no one.
Yeah.
100%. One person means 12.
One person means 12. Yes.
and then it's just
Well, do
logarithmic
you know
after
what?
that.
Interestingly, the night before I went in, I did tell Bianca the day before because they were like,
She could keep a
they
secret.
might want somebody to like
but
do
who's she
the
gonna
after
tell?
show.
She has no one in her life.
Well, she gets a text message from Michelle Visage because
Oh.
remember
Well,
Michelle
she's in the
Visage
maf-
was obsessed with.
She's in the Big Brother Mafia.
Yes,
Oh,
she
that's
was
right.
on before me. She went home fifth.
I was going to say she must
Oh
have
yeah,
been
she was like
plucked.
top 5 or something.
And because even the year before, Bianca had been asked to go and do the after show, and she was quite territorial about the thing. And so then she, I think, found out from production that I was on and had texted Bianca like, "What's this about Courtney being on Big Brother?" And she was like, "I don't know, girl. I haven't heard anything." And then went into the house, came out a month later, a winner, baby.
it was so
plucked.
exciting when you won.
plucked. I wasn't surprised. I mean, I don't know anything about the show, but you're a winner.
It was-
Michelle told me it was really, really hard. Did you find it like mentally taxing?
You know what? I loved every second until I went into that house and I became one of the boys, like one of the straight boys. I would be outside in the smoking area until the dawn chorus started
You don't
in the
think
morning.
girls smoke?
Drinking with the straight men. No,
Okay.
it was just the three straight
Did
straight
you shag
men.
anybody?
No, but I did have a bromance.
I did. Yeah, I remember.
And
Oh,
then
yeah,
I had a
bromance.
foil in Anne. And so I had that like perfect balance apparently from the outside.
And then tell me, in a nutshell,
Hmm.
for someone who doesn't, I don't watch any of these shows, and I don't understand what you do, and I don't research it. I should
You
do
do
that.
nothing.
It's whoever's the biggest brother is the winner. Honestly,
So
if you are the largest and have the most siblings, you
Okay.
win.
It's who puts on the most weight throughout
Yeah.
the
Okay.
season.
okay,
And Courtney, an only child of 90 pounds, won. She won.
but like, can you tell me in 3 sentences? Like, pitch the show to me.
You're in a house.
Like, try to get me on it.
Okay, so you're living in a house together. There's 12 people that
Okay,
you don't
no.
know.
That sounds
and
like a nightmare.
You do nothing
not
all
inviting
day
you.
long.
No, I'm
You're
telling
just
her
watching.
talking to
Yeah.
people. You do nothing. You like buy groceries and you just like have conversations. And because there's 24 hours in a day and people get bored, shit happens. They do have challenges that occur.
They can't watch TV.
No
They
TV.
can't listen to music.
No
You
reading.
you cannot listen to music.
No, because they're recording the
Because
whole
it's
time.
24-hour, and some people pay premium.
In your
to-
headphones.
No.
Some people pay premium to basically watch 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
The cameras are on all day.
You're not
And
even
it-
allowed to take a
Up the pee
nap.
hole.
The only place there's no camera is in the bathroom, and they do have microphones.
Do you know about that horror movie about the zombie outbreak during a show like that? There's a horror movie about there's a zombie outbreak It's about the cast of a show like that,
Mhm.
and that outbreak happens outside the walls.
Yes, actually, I think I've seen it. And we thought, because there was one night, they do live shows twice a week, and it was a Friday night and there was no live show. And we all thought that Queen Elizabeth had died because there's a rule with the BBC where you're not allowed to broadcast any new whatever when she
died
dies
during
for
Queen
24
of the
hours.
Universe.
But she was only the Queen of England.
She was.
Graham Norton told us.
Oh, wow. Really?
Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but Graham Norton got the tea before the
believe the
news.
name.
Oh,
Graham
wow.
Norton, I think,
He
got a
is the
text and was
news.
like, "Here's the tea."
It was
But-
from Charles.
Yeah, but they explained to
BTW.
us when we were filming. They said, "We're not going to tell the audience because we were filming in London. It will be such a
Downer.
yeah." And the artists are getting ready to do their show. You know what I mean?
Oh, it was like, you'd be like, that was a great performance despite Queen Elizabeth's death.
Yeah.
Drag Queen is performing on Thursday night in Los Angeles.
Brazilian?
Yeah. She was on
Oh,
Queen of the Universe.
She is incredible.
Yeah.
She won season
Amazing.
1. She won $1 million. Wait,
$1 million?
$250,000.
Pounds.
Pounds.
Dollars?
But she told us that the conversion rate to Brazil, it was like a lot of money.
She,
Oh, wait.
And she won a Brazilian
$250,000
dollars.
Yes,
That's a lot of money in Brazil,
It
I
was-
imagine.
a Brazilian dollars.
you're a cunt.
She's a Brazilianaire. She's a Brazilianaire.
And she's such a good singer.
She's such a good
Oh
singer.
my
man.
God.
I
That's
messaged her
fierce.
and you're away, aren't you? Are you here?
Thursday?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's-
Oh, we have a show.
Yeah, we have a gig.
We're out of town.
Oh, I love a college.
So now that you've explained it
Yes.
horribly,
Yeah.
we're not going to explain it well. It sounds horrible. Can you try to pitch it to me? Like you're my agent.
I don't know if I can. I mean, the original setup is that it was a social experiment to
Yeah.
watch what happens.
But
when you
there's
put
so many
12
seasons of
people-
it now. To me,
Yeah.
it says boring Survivor.
So the audience
Yeah.
watching
Indoor
votes
agora-
It's
people
about
in and out.
conversation,
Oh,
which is
well, I have
why
the
I
gift
did
of
well.
gab.
Yeah.
You would do very well.
I would go out of my mind without listening to music. I would go out of my mind.
You know what's interesting? I enjoyed the whole thing. Had these boys who I was like mates with, and then like a week before the end, they all got voted off, and then I was left with Anne, Amanda Barry, who's an older lesbian actress, and another older man, Wayne Sleep, who's a gay man who's a ballerina, like in the Royal Ballet,
Oh, wow.
and the three of them were all of a similar age, and the two gays ended up turning on me
Of course.
and siding with Anne, the person who had voted against all of their rights throughout their entire lives. And it was like this weird thing.
threatened by your perfect glossy skin.
Amanda came into the bathroom once. I'm like sitting there doing my makeup, and she was like drunk and like, "You need to stop like coming for Anne, blah, 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 blah." I'm like, I literally have done nothing but have nice conversations with her about her voting record. And then she stormed out of the room. She turned around. She was like, "And another thing, I worked with Danny LaRue, and I know that drag queens aren't sloppy. That skirt falling off on the way in, that was a setup." And I was like, and then she like stormed out, and I was like,
That's
And
fierce.
she was right.
Don't you think if it was a setup, you would have had panties on? Or
panties, bitch.
Oh, I thought it was a stunt.
No.
also, I can't believe you thought
Are
that
you
skirt
for
was.
real?
I had it made the night before I went in.
That's no excuse.
Because I had a top.
It
and
looked safety pinned.
It was pop studs.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I can't believe you thought you'd. I can't believe you were surprised it fell off.
I thought it was a planned stunt.
It was like that paillette fabric, right? It was like really. It's like super
Giant-
sequins.
Yeah.
I had this amazing outfit that Howie made that was 3 pieces. It was like a jacket, a top, and shorts. And it was my favorite out of all of the outfits I was taking in. But I was like, you can't go in shorts. You have to wear a gown. And so I messaged my stylist, Frank, and he found a piece of the exact same fabric. It was like, that was the whole scrap of fabric that
Yeah.
he bought and like turned it into a skirt, put a
yard.
couple of pop studs on it, and that was it.
This episode is sponsored by 1-800-Flowers. Mother's Day is right around the corner. I want you to stop what you're doing. Think about the mom in your life who did that one weird, miraculous thing nobody else on earth could do. Maybe she could remove a splinter, regale you with facts about the small island nation of Mauritius, and make a tuna casserole all at the same time. Maybe she had eyes in the back of her head, or maybe she just had instincts like an Arctic fox. As a mother myself to thousands of adoring fans throughout the world, each more emotionally unstable than the last, I can tell you, motherhood is not easy. My children are full-grown adults with complex lives, occasional digestive issues, and dreams. Frankly, I deserve a chaise lounge, a full sugar Coke, and a tiara. But I also want flowers. A crap ton of flowers. Flowers are the #1 gift for Mother's Day, but it can be hard to know which bouquet says, "Thank you for not abandoning me when I was a heinous child." For 50 years, 1-800-Flowers has been helping people send beautiful bouquets moms like me will love. I got a 1-800-Flowers bouquet at my studio, and when I opened it, I screamed like a widow at a Victorian funeral who is elated that her horrible husband is dead. It was so fresh, so vibrant, so beautiful that I nearly put my own head in the vase to physically inhale the aroma. Every bouquet is picked at peak freshness, carefully packaged and backed by a freshness guarantee. Right now, when you order 1 dozen roses from 1-800-Flowers, they'll double your bouquet to 2 dozen for free. Twice the flowers for the mom who gave you everything, including calcium-rich bones and ever so slight emotional damage. And if you procrastinated like the little fool you are, 1-800-Flowers has same-day delivery, so even if May 9th snuck up on you, you can still make May 10th count. Mother's Day is Sunday, May 10th, and bouquets are selling out fast. Trust me, don't wait. To claim your double roses offer before they're gone, visit 1-800-Flowers.com/bald. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/bald, 1-800-Flowers.com/bald.
Today's episode of Bald and the Beautiful is sponsored by BetterHelp. You guys, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And let me tell you, listening to Katya and I scream at each other is a great way to remind yourself that mental health is very important, okay? I want to share with you guys, lately I've been going through a lot of changes, a lot of business changes. We're looking at new studios. We're having professional moves. And there's something about moving that just introduces a base level of stress in every area of your life. I'm literally up at night thinking about it. And because it's Mental Health Awareness Month this May, it's an opportunity to check in with yourself and just understand where you are right now. Something I've been working on in therapy is managing a certain amount of instead of letting something get so big that it takes over my whole life, I almost picture my anxiety in the room and go, I'm noticing you. I notice that you're here. I notice that you're here. And for me, that's been a tool that I got from my therapist. And a quality therapist is not so difficult to come by with BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the US. And there's a therapist match commitment with BetterHelp. And BetterHelp does the initial matching for you so you can focus on your goals. You do this short questionnaire and you get matched with a licensed therapist that you can switch with at any time for any reason. Because I will tell you, with therapy, when you're with the right person, it's all just a lot more effective. And with over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 6 million people globally. And it has an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars for a live session. So it's all about quality. If you're going to spend some time on yourself, wouldn't it be best if it was the best quality time? You do not have to be in this journey alone. Find support and have someone help you in therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/bald. That's betterhelp.com/bald.
Oh, by the way, I have some cute outfits of yours in my house.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Is there something that's blue?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
I love
jacket,
that
pants.
outfit.
Yeah, I've tried it on
I don't know
several
what that
times.
is.
We're the same size, except I'm apparently 50 pounds heavier than you.
Well, now I have to extend everything in the back.
Oh, you're not
How
gonna
did
go
you
with it.
How did you find out when Katya shit in your bed?
She told me.
Thank you. Honesty is the best policy.
I've only heard her side of
Honesty
it.
is the best policy.
I
Oh,
wonder-
maybe Milk was Milk staying there at the time.
No.
Mitch was there.
Oh,
Rich
this
was
is
there.
when, this
someone
is
was
when
there.
Jennifer too.
Yeah, down
Would-
the chute.
Listen, I gave her the gift of an
She had a
identity. She had
Viking
no
funeral.
head.
She had a Viking funeral.
Could you just imagine though, if you're like going to the trash?
Imagine my mom.
the dumpster in a building, and you're in LA. Anything can happen, and this is like a dismembered corpse.
No,
Imagine
imagine
my
my
mom.
mom imagine my mother.
Yes.
My mother.
Mother.
Lee Cronin's my mother. Having to carry, or not having to, carrying a box.
Getting to
carry a
having
box.
the fortune.
A box that said mega fuck slut, 25 pounds of fuckable pussy and ass. Her gay son, crackhead, blah, 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 blah. It's just amazing.
Oh, it's like she
Shout out
does
to
like
Pat.
women. He just likes women with no heads, no arms, and no legs.
Yeah.
It's very incel adjacent. Like very,
No, it's not.
like I like women, but I just like them to be dismembered.
No, I have an appreciation for torsos.
Why did you buy
You know,
the?
I get a kick out of the in porn when they're fucking the toy that looks like a miniature woman's butt.
Oh, I have
It's like with a little,
have
the
one of those.
tiniest
A
pair of
fleshlight?
tits.
I have one of those.
No, it's like
no.
the tiniest pair of tits with a tiny butt, and they're
I've
fucking. I
never
was like,
seen
that is
those.
so corny.
I haven't seen those. That's crazy. Well, there's a whole.
This big, and it's like
Well,
I don't know, a little Barbie pussy that stretches. They
There's
love
a
it.
whole. Oh my god! So there's this genre of porn.
Uh-huh.
It's okay. C.
C diff.
No.
It's C diff porn.
CC
CFNM.
hypnoporn.
CFNM. What do you think it stands for?
Country
No.
men's.
No. Clothed female, naked male.
Oh,
And adjacent to that is like miniatures. So like like fucking miniature women or miniature guys,
Like actual humans who are little
no,
people?
it's all like animated or whatever.
Oh.
Like computer porn or whatever.
I've never
But
gotten
it's
into computer.
It's very woke to be like, I'll watch the porn if the women could keep their clothes on.
no, but I stumbled upon it because I don't like hardcore porn. I like I like Cinemax.
I want to see them making love.
Let's take a break.
Fuck off. I want to see them making love.
No, but it's like I love gauzy. I don't want to see you know what I mean?
Film noir.
But there's,
Yeah.
like I want lighting. But there's this. It goes like this. Like it's like two women. It's like humiliation adjacent to it. Gets into that. But like two women will be clothed and like they're like call a guy into the office and then they say he's naked and he'll be like, "Can I please put my clothes on?" And they're like, "No."
Oh, interesting.
And that's it.
Power.
Oh, it's like a shame thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh,
See,
interesting.
clothed female, naked male.
Have you heard of sissy hypnoporn?
Of course.
That queen from Newcastle. Sissy hypno porn.
That Geordie Shore queen.
One of my
Looking
lovers.
from the Geordie Shore.
Oh, Janice Dickin, your son. She's from Newcastle, I
Janice
think.
Dick and your son.
I think she might be from Newcastle.
Sarah Jessica Car Park is another.
Oh, that's a good. Well, that's minivan driver.
Minivan driver.
Minivan driver.
wait.
Sissy hypnoporn.
There was a Toyota Corolla, but she died.
Oh.
But Toyota's not a real name.
It kind of is.
It's not.
Is Beyonce?
Yeah.
It's not a
Is
real
Courtney?
name. She made it. I mean, Courtney's like, there's only one, I feel like there's one woman on the planet called Beyonce at the time Beyonce was named.
Beyonce Knowles.
Do you,
Yeah.
think, do you think anybody else is named Beyonce?
Now there is. I imagine.
People's imagine
I
being
think-
some kid named Beyonce.
Well, there was.
oh, so
there-
you think you're Beyonce? Like it's that. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
there was who was it? There were other.
Can I say I know nothing's original. I don't know why in Caucasian culture we don't make. Why do we all have 5 names?
Oh, hang on.
Oh, I
Apple.
love
Both Brian.
No, see,
Apple.
I love that though. I like
And
the
aren't you
Russian
Shane?
style.
Sunday roast. I'm Shane.
I
Shane.
like the Russian style. There's 12 names.
Like, what's your name?
What's your name?
Is your name Shane?
No, I like it. I like the
when-
Russians do it like 12 names. There's 12 names.
RuPaul's like mom made up RuPaul.
Yes.
Why aren't our moms
It's such a
making up
good
No,
our
they
names?
are, but they're McNavy and McDalton
McGraylin,
and
yeah.
McGraylin, and they're spelled BRAGHLEEIGAGN.
That's true. I love a meet and greet when you're like, her name's like Melanie. How do you spell that? QLMP triple I.
all
Yeah.
the consonants are
Ampersand.
silent.
Well, Ireland, those traditional Irish spellings of names.
Yes.
Or
they're
Welsh.
so good.
Yeah.
I love learning how to spelling them, and then I love learning how to spell them, and then when they say their name, just spelling it correctly, and them just being gagged.
Gagged.
Oh, yeah.
I learned how to spell like 3 or 4 of the like
The weird
the really weird
Irish
ones.
names. Not only do we weird, the Irish ones,
It's
if
the spelling.
you have, if unless you're from Ireland, there's no way you're going to know how they're spelling these names.
Or pronounced at all. I mean,
So
Irish is so
crazy.
Yeah.
Gaelic Irish is so
Yeah.
different. But wait, so
Are your parents ashamed of you?
No,
Oh.
I have the most lovely,
Never mind.
supportive parents.
so how long have your parents
And
hated
of course,
you?
Courtney's pivot is my family's so loving. And
I know, everyone. I need to reiterate this to you because this is a common theme of this. Every time we do get together, it is literally like the yin. What did you describe it? It's the bizarro version.
Yeah.
So like it's not
if
doppelganger.
everything had gone right.
Yeah. Yes. Gone right. Gone wrong. She makes it's sliding doors.
Sliding
except
doors. We're
it's
both Gwyneth
evil.
Paltrow.
Yeah, we're both Gwyneth Paltrow. She gets the pixie cut. I
both
keep
look
the
great in
brown
drag.
hair. But like, and she
Some
comes
better
over
than others.
sometimes with her 3 suitcases full of vitamins. And wait, did you get into the peptides? You were the originator.
I did the melanotan 2 in 2010.
Did you get a boner? Did you throw up?
Yeah.
Is it?
I wrote it
that's
because I
wild.
wrote Mean Gaze. My song Mean Gaze, which came out in 2014, got played last night on Australian music video television for the first time
Called
ever.
the mean gays. They live in
West
West
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
They're the mean gays.
We had this conversation at ice cream last night with 2 of my gay friends. We were talking about mean gays in WeHo, and I don't like it.
They're mean.
They're
Not
mean.
all of them.
No, but there are a lot of
I mean, the song was written in 2014. You're only catching up now?
No.
Yeah.
I know. I don't go there very often, and I don't. People aren't mean to me if they recognize me from the show. Otherwise, if they don't, they just push me over or run right through me.
Well, I remember saying, I'm like that dumb person who's like, oh, no, everybody's nice to me. I
yeah,
don't
because
understand.
you're a gorgeous, white, famous man.
And then somebody was like, watch how they treat somebody else. And I remember sitting in the smoking area and this girl asking one of them for a lighter. And he was just like,
Get out of here, you fat cunt.
like just set her on fire and burned her to the ground. I was like, oh my God, you're right. And then the ambulance came.
And they run over her. Yeah. It's
And
crazy.
I was like, oh, I'd honestly never. I'm like that dumb. Like, everybody's nice to me.
Yeah, because you're Barbie. Yeah.
That's like Fina will be like, I hate that fucking bitch. And I'll be like, she's nice. And Fina will be like, she's nice to you.
To you.
And I'll be like,
Yes.
oh, wow, yeah.
And then, so at what point did you, well, maybe you never had this, but when did you realize that people were being nice to you because they wanted something from you, whether that's a picture or money or whatever?
Or sex.
I mean, in
Do you think
2010.
people want to have sex with her?
I think a lot of
No, I
people
know.
do.
They do.
In 2010, when I moved here, was when I realized that.
Did you develop a sixth sense?
No, because I just think like if I'm having a good experience, that I don't care. Like I can tell if somebody's like,
Have you been
wants
robbed?
something.
We
Yes.
love good experiences.
I love good
They
experiences.
just so rarely happen to us.
I've been robbed. I've been robbed in my house twice and on the street once.
I've only stayed with you once.
You've
been, no, this
I've
seriously.
been mugged.
Were you hurt?
It was like a little bit of blood.
emotionally.
It was like
A
a
little
there was
bit of
like
blood?
3 or 4 large
Describe
men.
in detail the experience.
It was 2000.
I've been fully mugged.
You're fully mugged right now.
Girl.
that looks Maxer is out mogging you. Oh my God.
Does someone say mug?
It was 2010. I had like a Nokia monophonic phone. Vanity was doing
Nokia.
Nokia, you call it here.
Yeah.
Vanity was doing turn back timeshare at Slide, and she had forgotten
She was selling
her bobby
timeshares.
pins. And I went back to her house to get the bobby pins, and I was walking up
With
Crown
your
Street.
phone, which is this big.
It was like that big, and
This-
you had
yeah.
to use like
Vanity
T9.
sending you home for a bobby pin.
Yeah,
It's like,
well,
go
she was
find the
wearing big-
unpublished Harry Potter book. It's so crazy. Like she can't find a bobby pin from somewhere else.
Well, we were at the club.
I
and it was
need you to
big
go to my
hair.
house, get on the train, ride 40 minutes over.
It was walking distance, to be
Okay,
fair.
good.
And I was walking up the hill, like minding my own business, texting on my phone, and 3 men came out of a dark alley, and like I was on the ground. That was the first thing I knew.
With your legs in the air.
Maybe this is how like I've encapsulated trauma, but I'm not trying to sound dramatic, but I remember laying on the ground with them kicking me in the head,
Oh my God.
and I remember thinking, I'm glad they're wearing sneakers and not boots.
Well, that's a
Right.
perfectly reasonable thought.
But you don't think that when you're. I remember
You-
in the moment.
Pollyanna over here.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm so grateful
she's like,
those are just
yeah,
New
yeah,
Balances.
you know, let's look on the bright side.
And
I
then they
guess
were
I
like,
needed a new nose anyway. Like,
Yeah.
like
I've been meaning to talk to my PCP.
I would go for my annual checkup.
and then they were like, give me your wallet. And I didn't have a wallet.
I have a
had
purse.
a Gucci money clip. And I was like, but there was no money in it. And they're like, give me your wallet. And I was like, it's a money clip. It's Gucci. Please take it. And in the confusion, they were like, what? I got
And they
up
couldn't
I
Google
ran.
the value because it was way before
Not back then.
smartphones.
Right.
Yeah.
And I get to Slide. I walk in the door and Vanity's like, oh, don't worry. I got the bobby pins. And she was like, are you all right? And I was like,
No. Did you
And then
cry? Yeah.
Of course you cried.
And then she did the number, and then she came to the police station with me
She beat the shit
And
out of
drag?
him.
as turn back timeshare because I had to report the
Where was
hate
the story?
crime.
Where was the story 10 years ago, Courtney?
And then there's like a wooden pew in the police station, and I had to go into like the room where you give a statement.
Yeah.
Vanity sits down and waits. I go into the room. I come back out. She's taken off her wig and she's sleeping on it as a pillow on the pew in the police station. And I was like, that's a friend.
Did she do any in character with the
Snap
the
out
stab?
of it.
Yeah.
I'm here to report a murder. My friend was killed.
My friend was hate crimes.
This is a travesty.
We rewatched season 7 last year because it was 10 years. That means it's 12 years this year
Of
to season 6. When's the last time you watched it?
I watched it during COVID and
That's 2020.
2020, and
What'd you think?
I really loved it.
I mean, your runways are
You can't edit out a runway.
you can't
can't.
edit out a runway, and I gotta say, I think season 6 in a lot of ways was the apex that we jumped the shark after that, or it turned into something else. You burn the runway every time, except for that red look, that thing on your face.
Oh yeah. But I had to make that myself.
Yeah. Everything else was show stopping.
I loved your wings.
In a time before show stopping on the runway was really a thing.
And
And I
also
love that-
conceptual. They were
The
all like
Klaus Nomi.
Klaus Nomi Malone.
The giant hair
Nomi.
with the Victor and Rolf bed.
Victor and Rolf bed was so cool.
Incredible. Like references, like a full realized look for not just like drag queen look number 4.
Yeah.
And
You know?
great hairlines.
Oh, and my
yeah.
my Aboriginal and Australian flag gown.
Oh,
Love
that's right. I
that.
didn't see that
Yeah.
one. The wings were truly spectacular. I mean,
They're
that's
now
like
in a museum. I donated them to the Powerhouse Museum in Australia.
the Powerhouse Museum.
Yeah,
Fierce.
that's what it's called.
And what else? What was your favorite look from your season? Original.
I mean, you can't go past the wings.
Recently, it's so funny you're here. I didn't even know you were going to be here today. You didn't know I was going to be here.
No.
We only knew about you.
Yeah.
Today,
I'm gatekeeping.
just today, they showed me a clip of season 6 Untucked because they had the last like real
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
Untucked.
they're
shit.
last real Untucked.
Last
It was the one
iconic
where-
Untucked.
Is the one where Gia was yelling at Milk about her pregnant look?
Uh-huh.
The one where she's like, drag is dressed as a girl and it's not giving feminine at all.
Uh-huh.
Gia really went for the jugular
Look
on
yeah.
that program.
I remember having a conversation with Gia, talking her out of coming out as trans on the show, like off camera. We
Well,
were
you
like
hate
talking
trans
about
people.
Famously.
She's
She
very
and-
close-minded.
She and JK Rowling are like this. I'm just
it.
kidding.
Well, I was like, I just remember like having this like weird conversation. Now in retrospect, especially that she is a trans woman, but I think she was like questioning at the time whether she
You were
was
being
or wasn't.
protective.
And I was like, I don't know if this is the place where you really want to share
Yeah.
that information.
Yeah, that was
And I
smart
remember-
PR advice.
Laganja's breakdown.
Oh God,
which
you
was
were
so
there.
much worse in real life.
You were there.
I'm sure
was
it was.
there.
And also, I mean, not to make this about us, but like you guys had a super glossy, highly produced, some could argue just as good as the show.
Yeah.
Untucked. I mean,
We're
iconic.
we're Laganja
So-
stands as well.
So
Yeah.
many iconic moments. We walk in there.
You couldn't have understood what
Did you
happened
have Jen Stander
You
producing
do
it?
not understand what
Was
we
that her
went
last
through.
season?
when we walked into Untucked
Mary.
and it was some area.
It was surveillance footage of a parking lot. That's what we got. That's what we got.
We got the last
an
gun.
unused area of the soundstage with some 5-gallon buckets and some baked Cheetos.
It was
like
humiliating.
There must have been a reason they stopped it, but for me as a fan
money,
of the show,
money.
it was so awesome to watch
Untucked
it.
was so good.
It
and
was
now
good.
it's just like
Season
a
6
kiki.
Untucked was so fucking
Season
good.
6, it's phenomenal.
Ah.
I mean, they literally cannibalized it for their next 10 seasons.
Yeah.
All those moments, like
because they had Adore.
yeah,
And obviously it's a great season, but it
Bianca.
was a good Untucked season because these bitches were at each other's throats.
yes, yeah.
I see comments every now and then, like
Trinity.
You know, like a Reddit thread comes up and you start reading, and they always say lovely things about me on Reddit, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
I sound like Donald Trump then. They always say lovely things about. And
They say I'm great.
Whenever
Yeah,
I
they say I'm
read
perfect. They say I'm beautiful.
I read a
huge.
comment that I agree with, and I feel so vindicated.
Uh-huh.
Where they're like, you know what? I just rewatched season 6 of Drag Race, and Courtney acted so beautiful and perfect until the rap challenge, and then all of a sudden she doesn't really appear in much of the rest of the season. And even when I won the interview challenge, like they were like somehow they edited that out as well. And the only other thing that really happened was like her and Jocelyn.
The row. Which,
And I was like, I felt that too. And I just love like reading. Oh, in my memoir, my favorite, I was thinking about this yesterday. I wrote the Drag Race section. The chapter opens with the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race season 6 is Courtney Act. And then it was like, stop, reset, back to 1 kind of thing. Because you film all 3
Yeah.
or in
Oh yes,
and
you,
you know
filmed the
about-
fake ending.
you know
Yeah.
about the gag though.
that they filmed Bianca and Adore doing a tie. And I was just like,
they didn't
standing
film
there
a
like-
Courtney ending at all.
They filmed a
No.
Courtney ending, but they filmed
didn't.
everybody winning, and then they filmed Adore and Bianca tying.
That is
It was just very like
that is
I have thouts about that because
that
Moscow
is
pit.
humiliating.
it was so humiliating.
that is evil.
for All
That's
Stars,
like that's mean. The mean gays.
Yeah.
Mean
for
gays.
All Stars 3, we filmed a tie for me and Kennedy, but I also didn't think that they would do it.
Yeah, but that makes sense. It's a top 2.
But then in the next All Stars, Trinity and Monet tie,
Did.
and we never filmed the tie. I was there. We
They-
never
they-
filmed a tie.
they Frankensteined it together.
Yes. We never filmed a tie, and then there was a tie.
Yes, I was there watching it live with them, and they were gagged.
Yes. But I remember thinking,
That's
like,
crazy.
wouldn't you
That's-
film a tie if it was at all possible?
Well, that just goes to show you. This is
Were other people like, how come they didn't film a tie of you? Did I miss it?
it's
I honestly, it's like a scene in a movie where like somebody unplugs, like something really dramatic happens and somebody unplugs the sound cord and the movie goes silent, but you still see the action happen.
or like when the
that's how I
lights go
remember
out
it.
and the
I'm just
check
like-
gets changed and
At the
and
last minute.
Was it
Second,
hard?
but-
Did you want to cry?
I
In front of a studio audience.
I would just
Because you were a lot younger too.
I would describe like I went through like some sort of psychological something in the hotel room afterwards. I was checking lamps for microphones. Like I got like paranoid.
Oh wow,
got to my room-
that's like Pookie behavior.
My hotel room.
Yeah.
And I was
She goes
like,
to her room. She goes, well, they want to film my crowning in here. That's why they didn't do it.
Well, I had
Let's
Simon
get the lights in here, please.
Should I speak? Should I just act natural? I'll just
Should I
act
get
natural.
in bed? Is RuPaul coming here?
Yeah, she's already in the bed. Okay, should I fuck her?
She goes back to RuPaul's in the bed with a towel on her head, being like, "Congratulations."
Peekaboo.
I had Simon Sherrywood with me. We didn't have any way to get like.
Was this when you were in the gold?
pink-
The no.
I was like in a pink, not perspex, but like opalescent.
Yeah.
gown.
Wait,
I first I wore this like.
it was to the premiere. You wore
Who
the
did you
gold.
Who did you think
glitter
was
thing.
going to win?
Bianca. I definitely knew that I was not going to win. I definitely knew it was Bianca or Adore.
Yeah.
I mean, when season 6 cut filming, we all thought
Adore.
Darian was going to win because we were still a top
Interesting.
4.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's diabolical the way they do that. I hate that.
Yeah. And we all
hate
thought
that.
that each other could have won. And I've checked with Bianca and Adore and I'm like, tell me straight. Like, am I deluded? And Bianca was like, no, I absolutely loved you while we were filming. I didn't hate you until I watched it back on television.
I mean, I thought Ginger was going to win when
We all thought
we
Ginger
left
would win,
when we
yeah.
left
When we
season
left,
7.
yeah, we all thought Ginger would
Yeah.
win.
Yeah. So how what
It's funny because like I went through when I wrote my memoir, I wrote like so much, and then I didn't put a lot of it in the book because I realized I was just venting.
You're saving it for this pod.
I was saving
Yeah.
it for this pod.
Yeah, thank you very much for that.
I realized I was just venting, and it was sort of like stuff I needed to process. And then I did one final. When I was recording the audiobook, I was still able to make edits,
Uh-huh.
and I was.
Are you
reading,
serious?
Yeah, and I was
Fierce.
reading the Drag Race section. I was like, do you know what? I just put that bit in there because I wanted to like revenge or like I wanted
never
to
a good thing
kick
to do.
him. And I was like, I'm going to take all those bits out. I did still say a lot in the memoir that I think maybe if I wasn't ever going to be on All Stars again, definitely won't be after the memoir.
Right.
But I thought that it was all like interesting.
It's dishy. It's I mean, it's very dishy. I mean, it's such a I don't know. I just feel
And
like
if you really didn't think you were going to win, it's not that you wanted them to do a crowning because it sounds like you didn't think it would win, but
Right.
you think the principle of them not doing one when everyone is like they can't run the tape for 5 minutes and just do it.
it's
otherwise
like
Yeah.
it's inconsiderate. To me, it's mean.
It is, but also
know.
like I get it. It's TV.
Yeah,
we're moving on.
whatever.
But like I knew
they probably
from,
were like, we don't need it. She lost, right?
Yeah, we don't need to have time with
Okay.
this ugly blonde
Should
bitch
we have
and that
her
everybody
move?
hates, right?
And she's kind of older. Okay.
yeah, the
Than
one that was
Bianca?
Oh, yeah. Odor was what, 21?
Yeah, she was
20.
so young.
Violet was
She
21.
bought everything off Amazon. Everything she was
fierce.
wearing, she bought off Amazon.
Girl, when she showed up, I was ashamed because when she showed up on All Stars, she had all this stuff. I think it was from that Australian. What was that Australian company that
Sequin Showstoppers?
No,
House of Priscilla?
Yeah, no, it's
Cocks
like,
and Frocks?
chicks. No, I forget. It's like a
Lee Cronin?
Inside joke.
sorry,
Sorry.
sorry. It's such an inside joke. House of Ugly or something like that, or
House of Priscilla.
No, it's not drag stuff. It's like fashion.
She said House of Ugly and you said
Oh,
House.
oh,
You heard that
oh.
House of Priscilla?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Discount Universe.
Yes. Beautiful, cool shit.
Yeah.
Where
Cool
does Adore
stuff.
get her clothes? Discount
No,
Universe.
it sounds
It's a
like
really
it
cool
sounds like
designer
that
brand.
that cheap fashion brand lately or whatever. The
Fashion
hell.
brand company.
Yeah, it's like ironic.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Yeah.
I saw it. Like I peeked at her wardrobe. I was like, oh my god, you're gonna look so cunt this
Yeah.
season. You know,
And
and then she
we know how
she-
that happened.
Yeah, she left, which I think was really wonderful of her to do. I love quitting.
You know,
I-
I think the golden rule in reality TV is that nothing's more interesting than what really happens.
Mm.
Yeah,
When Ben left, we were just like, wow.
Mm.
thank God.
No, but like I don't know. We're getting ready to watch All Stars 2
Yeah.
this summer because
Have you been on an All Stars?
I've been on the second one. I mean, this was with the door.
That was where Adore was.
It was like 10 or 11 years ago.
I was trying to think this yesterday.
33 or 4.
Years ago.
Yeah.
it was 10
Yeah.
years ago this year.
Fuck.
And didn't it come out in the summer?
2025.
It's 2026 now.
It was 2016.
Yeah. So we're getting ready to watch that, and
That's fun.
I'm excited to see Adore.
How
on
do you
that,
find
too.
watching it back? How did you find watching back your season?
7? It was like you're so young. I was like, it's like watching it happen to somebody else.
Yeah. Also, and it's like I don't particularly enjoy watching myself be mid. So like that's like I can like the big flops. I'm like, oh god, that's so cringy. Or the wins is like great, but I had a lot of mid moments, and that's just not fun.
I find watching Drag Race back. This is an original thought I'm just having, so I don't know if it'll make sense. But like when you go to therapy and you talk about
she doesn't
childhood trauma, right? And you now
Courtney is my therapist.
Yeah,
right.
No, really. When you something that happened to you in your past, at the time you sort of put it in a box, not able to understand or deal with it. So it's sort of like saved as trauma. It's rattling around in your head until you come back as an adult with a therapist in a safe environment to unpack it, understand it from adult eyes, and reframe it and help sort of dissolve the trauma.
Or stick it on Rebecca Ferguson.
Watching Drag Race back 10 years later is like childhood regression therapy, because now you're an adult. You see that it didn't end. You see that your career went on. You see that people love you, and you watch it back and you're like, oh, this is all just a part of me, and the trauma from the experience is gone.
It's a bullet point on the fucking resume you have to conquer every single English-speaking country in the goddamn world.
Amazing.
When I watched it, I just remember being so young and so scared. And when you realize watching it from so far back now, it's like, it's a fun TV show. Why didn't I have more fun? Why did I kind of ruin it for myself by caring too much in the wrong ways?
Yeah.
If I could wish on my 24-year-old self, it would be like, why don't you have a little fucking fun, ho?
Girl.
It's not that serious.
Oh my God.
But I felt like it was so serious.
It felt like life or death.
Well, because at that point, that was the biggest thing we'd ever done. And we didn't know what
there
would
was
happen
nothing else.
afterwards. Because there was no All-Stars as yet.
No.
I mean, you also both did great on your seasons, so it's not like you had regrets in your competing.
No, I'm talking, but I must have went home season 2 though. And that was like, I mean, episode 2, and that to me was like a fate worse than death.
Yes.
And it was like,
it's worse than going home first.
Yes, it is. And it's like, well, all apologies to everybody who went home second. But like,
we don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Don't you think they'd agree?
Yeah. Probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah. But it felt like you were going out to war and you died.
Yes.
Like, because.
And then when it comes out, it's just like, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know that your life is going to go on. Because let's be fair, for a lot of people who have been on the show, that was kind of the end.
Yeah. Or
But, like,
the
they've
drag
done
career or
doing
whatever.
some gigs, but like some haven't. But like the three of us have been fortunate to like take it and make something else and grow and have great careers that we love.
Yeah.
But
because we all have really tight pussies, though.
we didn't know that then. Yeah,
Yeah.
less tight this morning.
Did you get fucked this morning?
I'm not going to fart the same again, ever.
Don't. Oh.
When you... And you know she's got them weird vegan farts too.
Dude, Mary, this person has lived with me. You
So
don't understand
gassy.
the pull my finger. You don't understand.
The pull my finger?
You don't, Mary, you don't understand.
pull my
Behind
finger.
the scenes, this perfect looking woman is a rotted skunk.
But
A
they don't smell.
They don't.
That's why I hang out with Manatee. I want a lady. A woman of couth and decorum.
Yeah, she has none of it. But she will waltz down the stairs in her tiny little shorts with her perfect tan thighs, and she'll be like in the kitchen glowing. It's 6 in the morning. I come down looking like, yeah. She's like, pull my finger, and it goes, sorry for the listeners.
It's tighter than that.
And then, like a fresh spring rain. Like a lemon verbena candle.
I also have
Citronella.
Citronella.
no nice.
No mosquitoes left in the room.
Lavender.
It's peach Bellini.
Peach Bellini.
Meanwhile, I go high, my breath, it comes out green vapor.
I also have an enchanted butthole where I don't have to douche. Not ever, but I know what's going on.
But you're very in tune and in touch with your
Yes.
GI tract.
I am.
Yes.
My microbiome is one of my most important assets.
It's impressive.
That's good.
Yeah. The gut microbiome.
The
And-
gut microbiome. One time I came to
Lee
Courtney's,
Cronin's gut microbiome.
one time I came to Courtney's house and we made I don't remember this. We cooked like a vegan green chef meal together.
Oh yeah.
She was like, come over and we just eat that.
And what's great?
No, I just had a flashback to P-Town 2014 before you did Drag Race?
After.
After, but maybe it hadn't aired or it was airing.
Was it the year we both worked in P-Town or was it? Yeah.
There's that great photo of me laying on the ground in the Australia Aboriginal flag dress, and you're just like pointing and laughing, and I think like flicking flyers
I'm
at
throwing
me.
flyers at her on the ground.
Maybe it's like a parade. There's like a car. Or something.
There's a Jeep behind me
Yeah.
of the gay guys pointing and laughing too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just kind of fun to make Courtney feel bad.
It is. I mean,
The first time being bullied, and it was as a joke. It's like, just kidding. We love you. Get up. Would you like some cash?
wait, so you were mugged, and then you're just trying
Can we
to
recount all the trauma?
So yeah, you were kicked in the face,
Yeah.
and then we got to wrap. But what would you say to? Did they ask you that diabolical question? What would you say to little Shane? Did they do that on your season? I don't remember.
yeah, they did. And I find
What would you say to little Shane?
No, what would you
Shane,
say?
why are you so little?
Yeah, no, what would you say? What would you say to dying Shane?
Oh. Well, little Shane, I have done this in therapy, right? And
Yeah.
I've like heard about them talk about like
Change,
your
yeah.
inner child and tell them whatever.
Yeah.
And I actually had this really cathartic moment in therapy where my like core trauma is, why don't you like me? And it's
Right.
in high school, I'm like 15, and in my mind, I'm standing like all of the boys would sit there at A block, and I'm standing there looking at all of the boys, and I'm asking like in my mind, like, why don't you like me?
Mm-hmm.
And that was always like the thing, because like mum and dad, very loving,
Lovely,
very
wonderful.
supportive, like grew up with a very healthy sense of self-worth. But it was always like, why don't you like me? And then also the unrequited love thing as a gay kid and having
yeah.
crushes on the boys.
Well, you weren't sucking their cocks.
I know, but I wanted to.
There's something very shitty about having to go through some of those formative like high school experiences devoid of actual real romance.
Yeah,
Going to like prom.
yeah.
If you were going with someone you have a crush on, butterflies for, that probably is so the
my God,
main part of
imagine-
it.
Imagine.
No
I hadn't
fucking
thought of that.
shit.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
You're
also
like-
had crushes on girls though, like legitimate.
Oh, right.
And I would like write them. I was like pathetic. I'd like write them love letters and buy them flowers, and they would just be like,
They'd be like,
Oh, damn.
they'd be like, okay, faggot.
Yeah, okay,
and I
fag.
think that's why I'm gay.
Yeah, those bitches turned you gay,
Yeah.
and those muggers made you.
I'm an incel. But instead of just not having sex with women, I pivoted and had sex with men instead.
Cat boys.
What's a cat boy?
Girl, the
Pussy
incels, they be having sex with them cat boys.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Listen, I'm not here to educate you.
Okay.
Cat boys.
I'm a white bald man, and my culture is not a joke. Okay.
Wait, next up on the Bald and Beautiful interview, a cat boy.
Yeah.
I hate to be problematic, but I try to make people sell things when they're on here. Is there anything people can buy from you?
Of course there is.
You know what I want people to buy from me? Gigs this summer in the United States.
Love.
Because I am here in your country.
You sure
and I feel
are.
like people don't think of Courtney actors being here and doing like bar gigs. But I did some bar gigs last summer and I actually love them so much because I
They're
don't
fun.
have to do them all the
Mama,
time.
They are I've been doing them too. Wiggle gigs are turned.
Do you lip sync or no?
No.
Oh.
I actually think I want to try lip
You
syncing.
should.
another
I was
one.
gonna say, if you haven't
girl.
lip synced in a while, it's fun.
I haven't lip synced since
Girl,
2000.
You're gonna get your life.
Two.
You know a lot of
Go
songs.
give him
Don't
the
lip sync your own
Olivia.
music. Don't
No.
Give
give
him
dare.
the Olivia. Give him the Kylie.
Give him the Kylie. You give him a Kylie.
Give him
mashup.
Xanadu.
Because I look at queens who lip sync. Like as a singer, you have to like not have fun. You can't go to the bar. You can't be loud. You've got to like protect your gifts.
Sure.
And so I have learned though that like wearing earplugs everywhere. I travel with earplugs everywhere I go, like these tiny little ones. Nobody knows I'm wearing them. And then I don't lose my voice because it's called the Lombard effect, where when you can't hear your voice, you project over the music and you just yell and you lose your voice. But when you wear the earplugs, you can hear your voice.
Do you lip sync when you lip sync? Like, so when you're in the car lip syncing on the van back to Drag Race, because you know you're lip syncing that night. The girls told me that my voice, like I don't like
She sings in a high
sing
voice.
like I try like.
No, do the voice.
Do a one chance
I
fancy.
can't do it unless I'm listening to music, but it's like.
Isn't that crazy?
I was doing this gig recently.
If you go to one of her gigs and she's lip sync, if you get close enough, she's doing that.
But you know what happens when you're lip syncing into a mic and they leave the mic live? That happened
Oh,
to
baby.
Coco Jumbo and Vibe. I was doing this gig in Sydney and I had in-ear monitors in because I was like hosting this film festival and they were on like the like throwing to these girls on the stage and they had microphones and they were lip syncing to like I Will Survive, but they didn't know their mics were live and they're like, alive, I will survive, long as I love and all.
That's you, girl.
That's me. But they, oh God, that's so fierce. That's
I wish
so
at your
fierce.
shows the audience could pay extra for like a silent disco where they could wear
That's a good
headphones of
idea.
your
And
live
just
feed.
hear the isolated audio of
Oh,
your mic.
all they would get is like sweat droplets and huffing.
What is a pussy boy? A cat boy?
Cat boy, you have
Cat
to-
boy.
We're
I'm gonna
not.
Google
We're
it.
gonna. We're
We
gonna.
We can't
talk
get into
about
this
cliffhanger.
today. Okay.
Yeah, so book me
Yes,
book me
please.
in a gay
Go
bar.
see her live.
Like play Louisville.
Play, Mary.
Like, what are the best
baby,
drag gigs?
It is.
It is cunt.
Shout out to the play, Louisville and Nashville.
In
love
Nashville,
play.
Louisville, Nashville, they would turn up, they would turn out, and they would stuff your fucking pussy filled with dollars.
I have done bebobs in Alabama like 6 times.
Mobile.
I've been to
What about
Mobile
Panama City
more
Beach?
times than any other city,
I've done Mobile. That is
Yeah.
a fun place.
but they
Yeah.
still smoke inside.
Yeah. It's like it's a big square, the
Yeah.
room, right? I
Yeah.
remember it.
There's
like
a downstairs, there's an
yesterday.
upstairs. With Miss C, she's like the diva that's been there for.
What about Splash Bar in Panama City Beach with the glamour shed?
I've never been there.
The Chicken Shack.
Thank God.
No,
Don't
That's
go.
where Miss Fame had the hair clip while she lip synced.
Tentacles.
Tentacles.
Now you're just fucking with us.
I know tentacles. Haven't you heard of tentacles? You haven't done the tentacles ski? You have done the tentacles.
I've not done
ski.
tentacles. I don't
You
know
are
what you're talking
making
about.
this up.
Tentacles?
She's a liar.
Yeah, goodbye.
Haven't you heard Bianca and Detox talk about tentacles?
No!
I'm doing it in July. Alaska's doing it in August.
Well, stay tuned. We'll
Yeah.
be back with Courtney Active. She does her tentacles.
Yeah.
Thank you. Give it up for Courtney.
Thank you.
Also,
Yeah.
kick.
Yeah. And if
See
you're
you at Tentacles.
See you there.
Get your wristband for the meet and greet at Tentacles.